Hey everybody, welcome back. The plan for the day is finish to put the uprights in, the new uprights for the porch in, right there, right here. So this post right here, the one that's just sitting there, is going away, and then there will be a new post here, and then one right behind my shoulder, and a new support piece that goes across the top. That's the plan for today. The wood and whatnot is on the other side of my house, so I'm going to get all of that stuff, get the work area cleaned up, and then we'll get this party started. Alright, well, you just saw me get the work area cleaned up. Clean enough for me to be able to put in post over there, right there on that piece of wood. And then this whole section right here of railing, I have to take out because the new post lines up with the edge of these stairs right here. See? So there's So I've got some work I gotta do. I think I'm going to just cut it and then show you what the disaster looks like once I'm done. It'll probably just be easier on me. So, yeah, get back to you once I'm ready to start putting stuff in. Alright, this is the last little bit of getting this railing out, and then, yeah, we'll be able to stick the post in. I'm going to show you that, and then go to planning out putting the post in, getting all that stuff cut up and whatnot. So, here we go. I got my hammer. Alright, so that chunk of railing is out. It's all in one piece. I tried salvaging it because I'm going to have to use it probably right here on this section, right here. Because this section is actually too short. Whereas on the other side, it was too long. So I may just have to use the pieces from that to rebuild on this side right here. We'll see when I get to that point today. I mean, it's 9 o'clock outside already, and it's like 84 in the shade. Not really looking forward to today, but projects have to get done. So, once I get everything measured and figured out how I want to do it, I will get back to you. Alright, so in true fashion, with, all this stuff, I have made a mistake in purchasing stuff because, learn as you go. At least that's how I'm taking this. This right here, which is what I bought to connect this beam right here to that one right there, won't work because, well, let me just show you. The way this thing sits is like this, which is great if you're on the end of a cap and you're trying to run the beam this way, like long way through it. But not so much if you're on top and you're trying to connect something that goes like this. Probably need to use one of these up top to connect the two together. Or 4 of them. I haven't quite decided yet. I think it's probably going to be 4. Do one like this, and then one right next to it like that. So that way they stay connected. Because if you do it like this, it's going to put too much of a gap. So if I did it like this, it would be fine. But that being said, the 2 of these that I bought this morning, they get to go back. So that makes another trip. This is trip number 2 to the hardware store today. Hopefully we don't end up like Monday I made 4 trips. 4. Yeah, about that. I'd rather not make 4 trips to the hardware store again today. Because that's like... Yeah, it's a lot of time out of my day. And I just don't have it. So, anyways, I will see y'all when I get back. Alright, so what seems like 2 hours later, in reality it's only like 45 minutes, I'm back from the store. I've got the new parts, but it has also gotten very sunny and very windy again today. So, I'm going to get my canopy set up, and then get back to work. I think I've come up with a game plan for how I want this to look and work. Should be fine. Alright, so you know those days where you have these wonderfully brilliant ideas of how something's going to work? I present to you my wonderfully brilliant idea that actually won't work. This plan right here, with that support and this support right here, not gonna work. So back to plan A, because this was plan B. We'll see if plan A works. I'll let you know a little bit. Real quick. Yeah. About to be trip number 3 to the hardware store again, because one of the 4x4s that I was going to use is twisted way more than I want it to be. But I've also had it for about 2.5 years. It's dry and it's in great the board itself, the piece of lumber itself is in great shape. It's just twisted way more than I want it to be opposed. I'll use it for something else, I don't know what, but it'll get used. I'll be back after lunch at some point in time. See y'all soon. That time of the day. I needed food, and I kind of just need a break to make sure that the plan will go the way I want it to. Anyways, I'll be back to work after I get done eating. So, I think the tiredness of just driving around all day and lunch and everything else has gotten to me, so I'm going to do some small stuff. To clean up and prep myself to work a little bit this evening when it's cooler. But I'm gonna take a break because it's way too hot. Like, it's not hot in the shade, but I'm not gonna be in the shade doing my work. Remember what I said yesterday about it being really hot in the shade right now? That almost says 90 in the shade. And this part of my house has been in the shade for 2+ hours. So, yeah, just think about what it's like in the sun. Add like 10-ish degrees to that. It's almost 100. Alright, well, lunch is over, and, yeah, I watched the video that gave me some inspiration, so. It ain't gonna finish itself, so might as well get to it. I'm gonna time-lapse cleaning up the porch, give myself a little bit of workroom. AC's going in the background. It's still hot, but it's overcast. You just can't tell. Like, yeah, it's definitely overcast. It could be worse. Porch is clean. Now for the fun stuff. We get to put this thing together and see if the plan works. Alright, real quick. Y'all saw me mess up that nail. This one. This one right here. See, look at that. Look at that. It's all jacked up. Then you saw me fighting to try and pull it out with my hammer. Well, sometimes you have to get the right size equipment to do the job properly. Yeah. Alright, well, the beam is done. Got all the connectors and stuff on it. You can see it there. It is ready to go. Well, it's ready to get the posts put in, so that way, once I have the posts cut and ready to go, and they're exact length and spot on and everything else, the whole setup goes up somehow. See when we get there. Some days I frustrate myself. A couple of the connectors are upside down. Like I said, some days I wish I'd pay more attention to details. Looks like we're making another trip to the hardware store. Yeah, I'm sitting in the shade because it's hot. But, needless to say, crisis averted. I don't actually have to go to the hardware store again. I figured out how to fix my problem. Oh, hey, there we go. I'm level. Anyways, before this vehicle passes by and you can't hear a thing I said, found the most useful nail in the box. I'm going to wrap it for today. I'm exhausted, and my exhaustion is leading me to making mistakes where I don't need to. They're fixable mistakes, but nonetheless, there's still mistakes that I have to go back and fix now. So, there's that. This one was an easy remedy too, which is so stupid. Like, I should have done, I should have paid attention to what I was doing, I think is what it comes down to. But needless to say, tomorrow will be the last day of this project, and I can do it in the morning. Hopefully. But for tonight, I'm going to clean up and go eat some dinner and edit this together. Hopefully something decent comes out of it. We'll see. See you tomorrow.